Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robin Davis, and I'm the Head of International Activities at SunGuard, a company that specialises in technologies which aid in the management of disasters and major incidents. As the other speakers have said, the 21st century has seen a sharp global increase in both frequency and severity of the disasters around the world. And there is now an increased aim to spread a culture of prevention in the disaster management scenario. Considerable emphasis is now being placed on research and development activities in the area of information technology for disaster preparedness and prevention. This has brought in a significant positive change, even though, I'm sure you will agree, that through the TV we seem to hear more and more about one type of disaster or another. Several reasons have been put forward for this increase. Amongst others are inclement weather, man's advancing technologies, poor agricultural practices, conflict and terrorism. Among other things, these disasters may cause loss of lives, severe disruptions of social structures and material losses, causing a severe economic and psychological burden on any nation. For us, emergency management activities can be grouped into three phases. These are related by time and function to all types of emergencies, incidents and disasters. These phases are also related to each other, and each involves different types of skills. In the pre-event phase, we want to create contingency plans, have a strategy for responding, know what we have available, and simulate and rehearse where possible. For the respond phase, we want to manage the event, log the activities, know who is where, make informed decisions whilst continually monitoring what is going on. Contingency and fallback plans can be activated as needed. Sensors in the field, such as water height, wind, chemical, earthquake monitoring equipment can detect what is going on, and of course CCTV cameras can display the live pictures. For the evaluation phase, after the event, we want to collate all of the debrief reports. We want to understand and learn what happened and why, so that hopefully we can avoid it next time. All of these phases depend on data from a variety of sources. The appropriate data has to be gathered, organised, displayed logically to determine the size and scope of emergency management programmes. During an actual emergency, it is critical to have the right data at the right time, displayed logically, to respond and take appropriate action. Emergencies can impact all or a number of government organisations. And in most contingency planning and major operations planning organisations, a lot of this work is actually done and recorded in paper. Technology is an enabler to ensuring more efficient use of these resources, providing faster responses and true interoperability of all parties attending the incident. Up-to-date knowledge is the key to saving lives when these incidents happen. For me, the flood of August the 16th, 2004, in the tiny village of Boscastle in Cornwall in the UK, was amongst the most noteworthy experience in England and Wales, with clearly the potential for major loss of life. Fortunately, nobody died in the floods, but many people had to be rescued by helicopters. Much damage was caused to houses and local businesses during the flooding, which cost millions of pounds. About 75 millimetres of rainfall, the average for the month of August in the UK, fell in 2 hours. The sudden rainfall caused two rivers to burst their banks, and a wall of water flowed through the main street of this usually very busy tourist town. This washed cars, walls and river banks away, and about 2 billion litres of water are estimated to have flowed through Boscastle that day. Emergency services rushed to the scene in a coordinated and planned response, involving Coast Guard, fire, police, ambulance, the Cornwall Rescue Group, lifeboats and 10 helicopters. As the situation worsened, a large number of vehicles were washed down Boscastle Harbour and 25 buildings collapsed. As part of the rescue operation, the search and rescue helicopters were utilised and other military resources were put on standby. And these included specialist resources able to assist in the assessment of damaged buildings. With all of these emergency services in one place, the need for reliable communications and efficient capability to integrate communications in the control room was required. So, how did we do this? With over 30 years in the field, SunGard has been at the forefront of providing control room systems in the UK, and our solutions have enabled more lives to be saved. Our concept is used by 85% of the UK police forces and has attracted a significant amount of interest around the globe. This is known as the integrated control room, where all systems can work together and are integrated to ensure the controllers and the commanders know exactly what is going on and can deploy the right resources to the right place at the right time. The elements of this can be broken down into three. First, we have the incident management system, which records all of the incoming call information, can store the active incidents and show the operator or commander what resources they have available and assists with the deployment of these resources. Second, the GIS shows clearly where resources are, where the incident is, and enables the dispatcher to again see clearly where they are. Live updates via GPS and Tetra radio enables this to be constantly updated. Icons on the GIS, such as CCTV cameras, enables the dispatcher to actually simply switch to cameras at the incident location. In addition, overlays of flood defences, sensors, earthquake sensors, wind and weather can also allow the operator to make sound decisions based on real-time data. Finally, we have the enhanced dispatcher console, which operates and controls Tetra radio, the analog radio, ground-to-air, marine communications, telephony, and other communications technologies, enabling them to be patched together, thus ensuring all of those agencies can actually talk to each other when they need to. This piece of equipment, for us, is the glue in any control room, and it enables all of these systems to be integrated and all of those agencies to be able to talk together when they need to. Breaking this down farther, the components of the incident management system are made up of systems which control and record the resources, the messaging, the registers, alarms, sensors, CCTV, mapping, and notes can be taken as the incident progresses, and automated facilities such as showing the location of incoming callers is a real benefit to the operator. Contingency plans are a core feature of our solution using the event management module, and this allows pre-prepared plans to be loaded into the system and simulated and rehearsed. This could include the National Contingency Action Plan to ensure that the control room actions are implemented in line with any national policies. Resources, action plans and contingencies can all be preloaded so that when a disaster occurs, the right people can be in the right place at the right time. And the control room and the commanders can be constantly updated and informed decisions made quickly on what to do next. This type of activity does save lives. So, to conclude, though it is not possible to completely avoid disasters, the sufferings can be minimised by creating proper awareness of the likely disasters and its impact by developing a suitable warning system, disaster preparedness and management of disasters through applications of these types of information technology tools. The changing trends have opened up a large number of scientific and technological resources and skills to reduce disaster risk. This solution enables those responsible to always be prepared. It enables them to rehearse the scenarios, model disasters, and ensure that they are always ready for the inevitable. Should you want to know more, then please do come and see us in our booth in the hall. Thank you very much.